When a woman's life stops revolving around men, her future is now only hers to decide. This is day 10 of the series Decentering. In day 9, we talked about you reclaiming your creation energy. Day 10 is when you have enough of that energy to actually create and expand your life. A woman I work with told me, I didn't realize how much time I lost thinking about him until I stopped. And that is true, we don't realize the drain until it's gone. Because when your nervous system doesn't revolve around getting a man's attention and your identity is not built on being chosen, your life reorders itself. This is the prosperity shift, and it's a simple logic. You now simply have more time and energy to use into fruitful things. For example, most of the women I have worked with used to have some sort of outlet for the emotional burden, overeating, over shopping, and most of those things require money. So you're not only draining your energy, you're draining your money into trying to cope with what a dysregulated man makes you feel. And here's the part of sobering up from men that nobody talks about. Not the heartbreak, not the rebirth, but the empty spots that you now have in your life because men are no longer your North Star. And guess what comes from that emptiness? Your life expands to fill it out. Your money, your beauty, your glow expands. And please be prepared because you are gonna get called bitter because men are not your priority anymore. But the fact is, you are sober, you are clear. And everything else in your life grows because your energy is going into them instead of going into men. It even rhymes. And then you start looking more stunning and you start making more money and you realize, wow, it was never lack of motivation. It was just me being way too motivated to be with a man that didn't want the best for me. And now that your power belongs only to you, your future is unstoppable. Which is why tomorrow, day 11, we are talking about how you become the boundary. You become the woman who doesn't bend once that power is all yours.